Hey guys, it is Sophia the Shadow Hunter, and today I'm going to be reviewing another song from Queensryche's album Rage for Order, and that is Sugical Strike. This has been one of my favorite songs off their album. Today would have been the day I would have been seeing Jeff Tate tonight and his Operation Mindcrime band doing Rage for Order and Empire in its entirety. I was really excited about that, so I kind of took a break of listening to it, but it's like I wanted to go back and continue listening to it because that's what I feel like listening to, and I also feel like listening to Operation Mindcrime, which I love that album. And last year I wanted to go see him do that because he was touring last year. He went to Dallas. He did Operation Mindcrime as well, and I think he did Empire as well, or Rage for Order, one of those two, along with that one. But anyway, during this time of quarantine, I think it's very important to do things to lift our spirits, and I know we all know, and especially for me, music has really been a thing that has helped me go through life. I feel like through music, when people make the music, they express so much of their feelings and the things they've gone through and how they've been hurt in their music, or whatever art it is. And I feel that, you know, we all have things that upset us or hurt us, and I feel sometimes when we have something, especially like music, when it binds people together as it has for years into making friendships and things like that, that because people who understand that music and like it, we probably have a lot of the same, we've gone through a lot of the same things, felt the same way about things, been angry about the same type of things, you know, felt like an outsider, an outcast, or like we haven't been heard and we haven't been listened to. So today I'm going to be talking about Sugical Strike, and I love this song. I love the lyrics, I love the sound for it, but I had a little bit problem. I was going to review this song last week and it didn't happen. Hey guys, sorry about that, I got interrupted. So, I was about to start talking about Sugical Strike by Queensryche. Here it is. It's lonely in the field that we send our fighters to wander. They leave with minds of steel, it's their training solution. We've programmed the way, it leads us to order. I love that line. There's no turning back. A surgical strike. We've taught them not to feel. Performance is their task, a surgical strike. Its time is arriving now for you to plan for the day. We will be swift as the lightning they harness. The atom display is not mindless illusion. At master control, assessment will not be by humans. There's no turning back. A surgical strike. We taught them not to feel. Performance is their task. A surgical strike. Its time is arriving now for you. So, as I was saying before, I've been wanting to read this song now for probably about the past week or so, and I just had a hard time getting my mind wrapped around this song, and it still kind of is, but I think the song's called Sugical Strike, and I think it is talking about a world, some sort of, you know, steampunk, futuristic, alternate world where the world is controlled and run by humans. I mean, not humans, I'm sorry, I mean computers. And it's what it's talking about, so it's called Sugical Strike because we have these machines that are fighting for us, they're going out to war, and they're being sent out in a rage, like a rage for order to fight, and they don't have any heart or soul or any ideas, and it's just like hard to comprehend and believe, but everything that is being controlled, you know, there's no feelings, people don't have emotion, and they don't know what love is, because it's just, maybe they're computers themselves, or they're being controlled by them. So here it is, Sugical Strike. I'll go over the first line again. It's lonely in the field that we send our fighters to wander. So it's talking about sending people out to the field, and it says it's lonely in the field, and then it says that we send our fighters to wander. So when we send them out to the field, we send them to wander because they're so lonely. They leave us with minds of steel. So it's talking about minds of steel, not having a real mind. You're being made of metal or steel. It's their training solution. So they have a solution to train people, computers, to go out in the fields and fight for us. We program the way, it leads us to order. There's no turning back. So they have programmed these people this way, and it leads them to order, and there's no turning back because this has gone so far. There's no way they can turn back now. A surgical strike, we've taught them not to feel. Performance is their task. A surgical strike, its time is arriving now for you. That's what I was saying. They're computers. We taught them not to feel because they're made and they don't have feelings, and their task is to perform. And I guess that is a surgical strike. You know, fighting. Its time is arriving now for you. So it's saying the time for surgical strike is now about to happen. I guess what they mean by surgical strike is the idea of, you know, computers or robots fighting for them and protecting them. Maybe they're all robots and they're all robots that don't have feelings. The plan for the day will be swift as the lightning they harness. So yeah, so they're going to start some sort of surgical strike. It says the plan for the day will be swift as the lightning they harness. The atom display is not mindless delusion. So there's going to be a real atom display, and it's not an illusion, it's going to be real. At master control, assessment will not be by humans. There's no turning back. So there's again, it says the assessment will not be done by humans. There's no turning back. So this is all being done by computers and things like that. A surgical strike, we've taught them not to feel. Performance is their task. A surgical strike, its time is arriving now for you. So the world is going to be struck by a surgical strike by computers, by things without emotions and without feelings and without love. Please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this video and this song, and if you think what the song is about. I wonder if this is a concept album. I feel like it probably is. I know Operation Mindcrime is, and I know I started reviewing that album earlier this year or last year. I'm gonna finish that too because I'm going to have a lot of more time by not going out to film and do other things like reading, and so I'm going to get that album because I feel like listening to Operation Mindcrime, and I love Jeff Tate, and since I'll be seeing him tonight, I'm going to listen to music. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe and surviving this social isolation, but I'm so glad we have YouTube, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye.